Episode 3, You're Stellar!
Hey Earthlings and Martians, thank you for joining us today on Kid Pack, the coolest podcast for kids of all ages. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Jack.
We're back with Episode 3, and we're ready to explore something magnificent today.
Don't want to miss out on the fun? Make sure to follow or subscribe to this podcast so you can get our new episodes each week.
Before we move into this week's theme, though, we need to discuss last week's challenge. It was to clean your room. How did everyone do?
I did great because I didn't even have to clean my room because it was already clean.
Yeah, that's a likely story. Sometimes when I clean my room, I like to try and get rid of a few things so it's easier to clean the next time. All right, Pack members, today's theme is...
Space!
That's right. Today we're going to be learning and playing games all about space. Space is the huge open area that surrounds our planet Earth. It goes on and on, far beyond what we can see or imagine. It's like a big room without any walls, except instead of being inside that room, we're floating in it.
In space, there's nothing to breathe, no air, no sound, and no gravity to hold you down. That's why astronauts have to wear special suits and helmets when they explore it.
Space is full of lots of amazing things, like stars that twinkle in the distance, bright planets that we can see in the sky at night, and even galaxies that are made up of billions of stars. Scientists have sent robots and people up to space to learn more about it and discover new things. And who knows, maybe one day some of us might even travel out there to explore it for ourselves.
Riddle time!
Okay, we're going to say a riddle now, and at the end of the episode, we'll let you know the answer. So you have plenty of time to think about what it could be. This week's riddle is...
What do planets love to read? So think about it, and we will let you know at the end of the episode. Space Trivia!
All right, listeners, this week our trivia questions will be multiple choice. Jack is going to make his best guess, but we'll wait a few seconds so you guys have a chance to play along.
Let's go.
How many moons does Saturn have? Is it A, 16 moons, B, 82 moons, or C, 75 moons?
I actually learned about this in school the one time, and it's 82.
That's right. I actually did not think you were going to know that. I didn't know that. Good job, Jack. All right,
Thanks.
number 2. What is the name of our galaxy? A, the milkshake, B, the Milky Day, or C, the Milky Way?
It's C, the Milky Way.
Yeah, good one.
Last night I had a milkshake, but that's not our galaxy.
Was it chocolate?
Yes.
Mmm.
Well, chocolate mint, actually, and it was really good.
I like chocolate mint. Not everybody does, but I think that's a good combo.
I did too.
Question number 3. Who was the first person to walk on the moon? A, Neil Armstrong, B, Elvis Presley, C, Neil Armstrong.
It's A, Neil Armstrong. And did you know, this is really weird, Neil A spelled backwards is alien?
Oh, wow. That's a good one. So you must have just learned this in school too, huh?
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's cool. No, I didn't know that. Number 4. What is the largest planet in our solar system? A, Saturn, B, Jupiter, C, Mars. The largest planet in our solar system.
It is Jupiter, because we were doing facts on Jupiter, and it has 82 moons, and it's the biggest planet.
Gosh, you were on a roll here. Thought this was going to be a little more difficult. Number 5, what is the temperature of the sun's surface? Is it A, 4,000 degrees Celsius, B, 6,500 degrees Celsius, or C, 5,500 degrees Celsius? Temperature of the sun's surface.
I think it's B.
6,500?
Yes.
Close, but that is your first wrong one. It's actually C. The temperature on the sun's surface is 5,500 degrees Celsius.
That was going to be my second guess.
Well, that was so interesting. I love learning about new things. How many of those trivia questions did you guys get at home?
Future Astronaut Name Game.
Have you ever wondered what your name would be if you would be an astronaut when you grow up? Well, for this next segment, we're going to come up with our future astronaut name.
This is going to be fun.
All right, we're going to start with our first name. If you're wearing a blue, red, or yellow shirt, your first name is Speedy. Okay? Blue, red, or yellow, your first name is Speedy. If you are wearing a green, black, or white shirt, your first name is Nova. Green, black, or white, your first name is Nova. And if you're wearing any other color shirt or one with like a crazy design or stripes like I am, your first name is Zenith. So stripes, patterns, or any other color, your first name is Zenith. Now, remember your first name, keep that in the back burner, and we're going to move on to your last name. If you have blue eyes, your last name is Galactic. So blue eyes, your last name is Galactic. If you have brown eyes, your last name is Astro. Brown eyes, your last name is Astro. And if you have any other color eyes, your last name is Rocket. So what is your future astronaut name, Jack?
Zenith Astro.
That's pretty good. I am actually Zenith Galactic because I have blue eyes.
We're both wearing a patterned shirt.
Yeah, and we both have a patterned shirt, so we have the same first name. That was pretty fun. Share your astronaut name with your friends and family.
Astronaut Facts.
Fact number 1. Astronauts can't eat bread or drink soda in space because the crumbs and bubbles can float and damage the space equipment.
That makes me sad. I mean, no bread?
Yeah, I did read, though, that they can use wraps like soft tortillas, but it's just not the same.
There is fact number 2. There is no snoring in space.
Yeah, the vacuum of space means that sound waves can't be transported, which means they can't be heard. No more snoring. Well, I'd like to move Jack's dad to outer space at night because his snoring can be pretty loud.
Fact 3. The youngest astronaut ever to go into space was 25, and the oldest was 77.
Well, Jack, you're 11 now, so only another 14 years, and you too could travel to the moon.
That sounds fun. Fact number 4. Most astronauts grow up to 2 inches taller as a result of being in space.
Yeah, they go back to their normal height a few months after they're back on Earth. That would be pretty weird, though. Do you think your pants would be short?
Probably.
Yeah, you'd have to buy new pants just for a couple months. Fact number 5. For short trips, astronauts wear diapers called MAG. Stands for Maximum Absorbency Garments.
Ugh, I don't even want to think about that.
I have one more little extra fact today for you so we don't have to end it on that last one. There are more stars in space than there are grains of sand on every beach in the world. Think about that. More stars than grains of sand on every beach in the world.
It's kind of outrageous.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what the actual number would be if someone could count them.
Double ditto!
This week, we're going to play Double Ditto again because we had so much fun last week. I will say a category, and we will have to think of 2 answers. You listeners can play along. If you have the same answer as us, you get a double ditto point. See how many points you can get.
Last week, me and my mom only got 2 double ditto points. I'm hoping this week we get a little more.
Me too, Jack. Me too. All right. Double ditto number 1 question. Planets in outer space. Think of 2 planets. Okay, do you have your 2 planets?
Yep.
Go ahead.
I was thinking Earth and Jupiter.
Ooh, I was doing Mars and Jupiter. So we got 1 double ditto point.
I was thinking of Jupiter and our Earth, obviously, because we're on it. And I was thinking of Jupiter because we were talking about Jupiter a lot in the trivia.
Yeah, Jupiter's probably the first one that comes to my mind when I think of a planet for some reason, even though we're on planet Earth. All right, double ditto number 2. Name 2 objects that can be found in outer space. Think of 2 objects. Okay, go ahead, Jack.
Meteors and stars.
Ooh, I had satellites and stars. We got another point. So we're already doing better than last time. So far, we have 2 points. All right, number 3. What are the first 2 words that come to mind when I say sun? Okay, Jack, you ready?
Yep. My 2 are hot and heat. I know they're the same thing, but they were just the first 2.
Yeah, okay. Well, I had hot and star. So we're already winning from last time. We're up to 3. All right, movies or TV shows about space. Movies or TV shows about space. Think of 2. Can you think of any? All right, Jack, what are your movies or shows?
Star Wars and Alien.
Oh my gosh, those are good. Okay, I had Star Trek, and it's actually a movie called Space. No points for us there. All right. Double ditto number 5. Name 2 things an astronaut would need to go to outer space. 2 things an astronaut would need to go to outer space. All right, what do you got, Jack?
A rocket ship and their suit, the astronaut suit.
I got a helmet and the suit. So we got 4 double ditto points today.
How many double ditto points did you get playing along with us today? We wonder.
Do you believe in aliens? Many scientists believe that it's possible for there to be other forms of life beyond Earth. We know that there are many planets in the universe, and just like Earth, some of those planets might have the same things we need to live, such as air, water, and sunlight. So far, we haven't found any definite proof of alien life, but the search continues, and new discoveries are always possible. Jack, if you were to create an alien, what would it look like?
I don't know. I can't really think of it.
If I made one, I would have it like with 8 arms, like almost like an octopus, but with legs standing up and more than 2 eyes. Definitely more than 2 eyes.
That's kind of weird. Why would you make it something creepy? I'll make it something fluffy and cute.
Well, there you go. Your alien will be fluffy and cute. Can anyone draw us what they think an alien would even look like? Send us a pic and we might share it on our Instagram page, Kid Pack with Jack Attack.
Poem time!
Hey kids, I bet you have heard this poem before. It's something people will often say while looking out a window at the stars. All you have to do is choose the first star you see in the sky, hold a wish in your mind, and repeat this.
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Wish I may, wish I might, have this wish I wish tonight.
People believe that you can make a wish on a star because stars are seen as magical and mystical objects in the sky. They have captured the human imagination for thousands of years and are often thought of as symbols of hope and inspiration. In many cultures, it's believed that the stars have the power to grant wishes and fulfill dreams. Wishing upon a star is the way for people to express their deepest desires and to connect with something greater than themselves.
What do you believe in, Pack members? Do stars have the ability to grant wishes? Let us know. We'd love to hear. Advice from an astronaut.
I think we're all going to enjoy this advice from an astronaut. Here we go.
Number 1, dream big.
Astronauts have achieved the seemingly impossible by leaving our planet. They encourage people to dream big and shoot for the stars.
Number 2, learn from failure.
Astronauts know that failure is an inevitable part of exploring new frontiers. They urge people to always learn from their failures and move forward. Don't be afraid to keep trying.
Number 3, persevere.
Space travel requires patience, determination, and persistence. Astronauts believe that these virtues also apply to everyday life.
Number 4, take care of your planet.
Astronauts have a unique perspective of Earth from space, and they have seen how precious and fragile our planet is. They encourage people to take care of our planet and protect it for future generations.
And don't litter.
Yeah, definitely don't litter.
Number 5, cherish relationships.
Astronauts often spend extended periods away from loved ones while in space. They value the importance of relationships and urge people to cherish their loved ones.
I'm Sophia from Pennsylvania. Here's my joke. How do astronauts organize a party? They plan it. Get it?
Thanks, Sophia. I think we got that one, and that was a good joke.
Hey, listeners, if you want to be a part of our episode and say your own joke on our show, send us a message at Instagram at KidPackWithJackAttack or send an email at kidpackwithjackattack@gmail.com.
Rise to the challenge!
Now it's time for our weekly self-improvement challenges. Each week, we give you 2 challenges because we're always working on being the best humans we can be. This week, your first challenge is to do something for the Earth. Jack, what are some examples our listeners can do?
Plant a flower, rake up some leaves, water a plant, or pick up trash that you see outside.
Those are all great examples. Any tiny thing counts, and it's helpful to the planet we call home. Now, for your second challenge. This week, when you wake up, I want you to say to yourself every morning, today I'm going to be my best self. It's okay if you miss a day. Just pick up where you left off and start the next morning. Positive self-talk and affirmations can have a big impact on how you feel and what you're able to achieve. By telling yourself this every morning, you're setting a positive intention for your future and working towards a happier and more fulfilling life. We think this will make your week a little better.
Riddle time!
Finally, what we've all been waiting for. This week's riddle was, what do planets love to read? And the answer is...
Comic books!
As always, thank you, listeners, for coming back and joining us on another episode of Kid Pack. We hope you had a stellar time hanging out with us today and learned something new. If you like this podcast, let us know. Rate us or click the subscribe button and please share it with your friends. We'd love to have more Pack members. Remember to be kind, helpful, and respectful to everyone you meet.
Don't forget to keep learning and having fun.
We'll be back next week with more fun facts, games, and challenges to help you be the best human you can be. Until then, keep being awesome. See you later, alligator.
Take care, polar bear.